Hi, so this is a game between 9 Qs on IGS where White lost on time even that he was supposed to win by 38 points or so. It's a pity when connection goes down at the end. Anyway, let's have a look. So very old school Fuseki with the high approach instead of the low popular P3. Anyway, nothing wrong with this either. But now black extended a bit too far. Usually it's just K3 or K4. Normally, if black wants to extend further, he plays the tiger mouth shape. Then when white finishes the Joseki, black extends one line ahead. So that's the difference between playing O4 and N4. So this is a bit overstretch, which means it leaves an invasion point around L4. Yeah, white doesn't have to invade right away. And now, for example, even if black extends only F3, L4 invasion is still available later on. So black decides to peep. Here white resists. It's good enough to play d4. Even if black goes down, white can cover, then black is over concentrated and the invasion at L4 is still available. But this is fine, so it's a resistance to prevent the block at E3. Now black turns and he still doesn't have enough liberties. Instead of turning up, white should hane on the second line first, then continue with a turn and push again to make black over concentrated. Now we can see the extension of J4 is too close to the lower left formation, so black just got Korigatachi. It's good to play away. I mean, after this center sequence on the bottom. Oh wait, I jump ahead a bit too much here. So turn, black goes down in center. Yeah, white has to protect, otherwise the corner dies. Then black should actually make a one space jump. This is the right shape to protect against the cut, but again, white can play away and grab another big point. So hane, then black was supposed to get ahead, but here white will push one more time. Anyway, like this, black grabs all the bottom area. It feels good for white to play this snowbee in order to reduce the potential on the bottom side. And black approaches a bit too close to thickness. Here black should keep some distance and extend only around D11. And then of course white will probably attack the top and extend for a base. Then next black can just approach again the wall, so now white is not going to build that much on the bottom side. Oops, I jump ahead again. So playing this approach too close to the wall, white of course will pincer, that's a good decision. Now black jumps out, but the way to go out here is actually Kosumi and then one space jump. So when black plays this kind of jump, maybe he expected white to protect and then turn in order to exit to the center. But white can play with fighting spirit, and the right move to play is peep, and then when black connects, white surrounds everything in a net. So this way it's difficult for black to rescue the stones on the left side. In the end, everything will die inside one eye only, or like this. So this was very risky for black. But white decided to play the wedge. Trying to cut an Ikentobi like this is generally not recommended. So in this case, black played Atari from the inside, but actually it's better to play Atari from the outside and then connect. And now when this Atari is played, white is already in a bad shape. He has to create an empty triangle, and when black connects, that feels like C10 was a peep against the cutting point, so this exchange is also bad for white. And now when white cuts here, black can just go up and capture the stone on the left side. So we can say black's approach was quite successful. He got a lot on the left side, just giving up one stone bait here. So in this case, white should just peep. Now black played the Atari from the other side, and that's a bit more risky. It's true, it doesn't work for white to play the cut because of the double Atari, but white played this move threatening to cut next, which is fine. Now black should just escape and allow the cut, because like this black can build more in the center and just give up one stone. Playing here it's a bit risky. White can still think about the jump to surround everything. So yeah, this is the actual move in the game. And now when black goes out, oh, instead of playing the empty triangle, white can cover and surround the whole thing. So now when black tries a crosscut, Atari first, then enclose the group. And even if black tries some moves to go like this, he's not going to have enough liberties to fight the semi on the left side. So like this, black has like 3 liberties left. And it's also difficult to fight with the other groups on the outside. So black will get captured soon. Playing this empty triangle doesn't help at all, because now black connects and he's out. And white shape is kind of ruined in the middle and also on the left side. So Hane is the option. Hane block. If black plays the Hane first, white cuts and then block here. Now maybe black will try some Atari and Atari again and then Hane, but white can resist with the Hane and push once and then just Hane to capture everything in the net. Even though white can push again. So when black goes down, white will block. White has 4 liberties, black has 3. So the semi is still easy for white in this case. So now black took a breather and he can run out. Like that, it's impossible to enclose the group anymore. So here black was a little bit lucky. But now black is getting a little bit invaded on the bottom side. So he's still busy capturing the few stones in the middle. That was a good sacrifice for white in the end. Why should also extend on the left side for a base one time. This maybe will be sent at black and Shimari, and then continue on the bottom side with the invasion. Attach is possible, but here black can answer with a Hane, then counter Hane, Atari go out. Now if black defends the bottom this way, white can just give up a stone and take the other one. So now the group on the left side is in danger. This fight is tough for black. So anyway, black goes with the nose Tsuji to capture a few stones on the left side. And white took control of the bottom side. That's very good. Powerful shape to capture 2 stones. This move is no need. Black already captured the 3 stones, so right now black has to jump out with his weak group. So white is attacking the bottom, very good. Black is seeking for a base. The way to surround here is actually just Kosumi or another jump. No need to push along, you can keep some distance and still surround the group. Anyway, it's good to keep the pressure. In order to remove the eye space here, it's better to play Kosumi, and if black blocks, then either hit the vital point right away or Hane and connect. So like this, the eye at entry becomes false, and black needs another move at M1 to make an eye in Gote. So far he's got like half an eye. Playing here, black can Hane. Then when white cuts, black captures the stone, and now he can make eyes. If white pushes like this and black connects, then white tries to connect under. This way again, black can make eyes by capturing 2 stones, or simply connect under with a monkey jump. So now black is out. It's strange black block this way and allows the Nobi back So the group is still surrounded, which is good. Lot of pressure. White can play Atari. Even if black pushes here and he's trying some cuts, nothing happens. The corner is safe, and there are no eyes for white next. Sorry, for black. If he hane here, white can hit the vital point and then block. Or if black pushes once, white will block, Atari connect, and there is only one eye locally. So this way black dies unconditionally. Instead of letting black escape towards the right side, should just block, because even if black protects against the Atari, white has the hane and connect, so it's only one eye like this, and the group again, it's completely dead. So when white covers, black should go down p2, then block, and it's a call. No way to make twice otherwise. If black plays here, again this group is false. I mean the second eye is going to be false. Playing like this, you invite black inside the moyo, and then you might lose the race or the kill, and also lose the points on the side. So it's better to cover, and then if you kill, it's okay. If you don't, black is making a small life, but not collateral damage. So black's option, it's only ko. But there are no ko threats at this stage. This is a local one, very good. Take back. Here, Atari, go out, Atari again. I can answer with a cut instead of extend. So if white cuts, black takes back the ko. Let's see, there are any threats around. Still nothing. The thing is, if black connects and then white captures a stone, when black takes the ko, white can threaten to connect under, but not having ko threats, white can't profit too much from this ko. It's a pity. So it's really difficult for white to find ko threats in this ko fight. Therefore, white defends, black captures the ko, and white goes for a capture of 2 stones. This is pretty small. At this stage, when there are no big ko threats to attack groups or rescue other groups, it's better to play an approach move in the corner, let black leave, and then a double kakari. So playing 2 moves in the top left corner, it's already more profitable than Atari on 2 stones. Anyway, the bottom group is safe, and also the right side, so white doesn't have to worry. Another way to find ko threats or to create ko threats is to play an attachment move on the Hoshi one way or the other. So when black connects, white gets another move, either hane in the corner or hane on the outside. So having 2 stones against the Hoshi, it's already going to unstabilize the corner for black, so it's profitable. Now black connects and then white plays away. So if white wants to continue his ko threat, he needs to capture 2 stones, but it's only 4 points in gote, so it's not worth it. And go down here, it's also not so big right now. Actually the corner was safe, and black shouldn't defend like that because he's not in Atari yet. Black can play away, for example take away this extension, and then only when Atari comes he needs to connect. But even so, it's 1, 2, 3, 6 stones, that's 12 points. And if black wants to be more active, he can play hane on the first line, then connect, and now white has to come back and protect against the cut. So this way black keeps cente, and now he attacks the left side or plays a shimari in the top or other moves on the board. Anyway, this was too submissive. It's like saying pass in the middle of the fight. So white plays away. Desperate invasion is a good direction for white to attack from his right side wall. Black should simply protect, then extend in the top. This pincer can be risky, so white jumps out, very good. Normally black is supposed to defend the corner, then white covers and surrounds r11. So no wonder black is trying to get something using r11. Counter attack, that's nice. Normally here it's natural to go between the stones, because anyway when black cuts like this, black is still in Atari at n5, so white can resist a little bit in the fight, push a couple of times, then take the 2 stones. So black is in trouble all over. When black pushes here, white simply retracts and then block. So fighting spirit attach, then black tries to exit like this. Black can play a peep and then go out with Keima, but now his top right corner is in danger, especially that white has this attached to take away the base. Pushing from behind like this, it's a bit slow for black. So white plays the triple Kakari, very good. Now on this 2k, white should descend to keep the pressure on the corner and prevent the connection underneath. Playing the attach here, black can block first and then just Hane to connect under. So now black is all safe and white needs to do something in the top. Extend to the middle of the side, attack the lower left. But here in the lower left corner, white has to pay attention because his left side group is not so solid. Then black can peep like this and extend in the top. So this way, how is the balance on territory? White got the lower left and the lower right corner. That's about 10 to 15 points each. The bottom, easily 10 points. The top, maybe 5-5 if they both survive. So it's 10, 40, about 50 points. White is not too bad on secure territory. Black has top left, top right corners, about 10 plus 15, 25. The bottom, it's only 2 points here. And the lower left area, about 10. Black is behind already. So, black goes for 1 stone capture. Usually here, white should go down and then sacrifice both stones. So when black tries to capture this way, white has Atari, then clamp, and Atari again, and then play away, extend from the wall. Also, white can think about resisting with this kind of move. But let's see what happens. So Atari, Atari again, then white is forced to capture the 2 stones, black and Atari from behind, throw in, and then connect. And now even if white has the move to connect under, black will play Atari and it's impossible to connect because white will lose everything. So white needs to play Atari from behind. Then black captures 3 stones and one can capture 1 stone back. And in this case, black has to run out. And there's another Atari here. So this can result in a very spectacular fight. But in the end, it's still black is still in trouble with the middle group on the right side. So it's not too bad. Anyway, instead of giving up the stone directly, like this, black makes a ponuk and it's very thick, should always consider descending and then sacrifice both stones. The proverb says add another stone and sacrifice both, so you get more forcey moves. Maybe black will just block the corner, then white plays 1 Atari, and if white decides to save the 2 stones, Atari here. Otherwise, just Kosumi to prevent the connection underneath and still keep the pressure on the 4 stones in the middle. So direct Atari, black captures. The turn now doesn't have so much impact in the corner, so it's better to play Atari here once and then leave the position as it is and come back to attack the middle stones. In the top, white can play a jump threatening the I shape. Because if black cuts, white will Atari first and then pull back. So now the corner is not completely live. And this way white profits a lot on the outside. So the turn just gives black a pretty good shape. And luckily white can just one space jump. But Atari on the right side is still good. So jump all the way. But this move, it's somewhat a bit loose. It doesn't really help the top right corner and also doesn't attack the top left. So in a way it's soft. Should go all the way to the corner if Tenuki. Because now black can jump in the top, taking away the base, and then he can also make a Shimari in the top left corner. So in the end, h16 just becomes a neutral point. Black came back to protect his 4 stones. Here, white can cut. So peep, Atari, connect and connect. Then black has to go out this way. And white is going to punish the N10 stone, capturing it. So this block was a little bit submissive. Black goes out. No need to capture the 2 stones yet. Better peep and fix the top, or approach the top left corner. If black connects the 2 stones, white can still capture the other stone in a net. So white is all connected and safe on the right side. Also white has the option to connect under the T7. So capturing here, it's only 4 points in Gote. Better peep and keep the pressure on the middle group, for example a cap move. Good to play away. That's a pretty big point. Here, white can think about the squeeze. So Hane in the head of 2 stones. When black cuts, white goes Atari, Atari inside, Atari outside, and then protect. Hanging connection. So this formation for black, it's terrible. And the left side, it's in trouble. Well, the connection is not too bad because white is still attacking black on the left. Very good to connect your stones here. Actually, it was to play Keima. So if black pushes and cuts, now we have the net combined with a ladder capture. So this is surrounded again. If black tries to escape somehow, he'll just put himself in Atari eventually. But yeah, it's good to connect that line. Black should push again and then block. So he makes a I shape on the left side. This way, white has an Atari very good. And then slide, put the pressure. This seems pretty good flow for white on the left side. Here in the top, black can play the Keima. So white doesn't have to go down immediately. It's bigger to play the jump in the top. If black goes here on the second line trying to connect under, it's not a problem. White can block the top and it's much bigger and safer too. So Atari, then peep once, then jump to space. Okay, a bit too conservative, but it's fine. Kosumi here is big. Black will block, okay. Hane, it's no need right away. Still this Atari on the second line, the peep in the middle, and then Kosumi or Keima to keep the top side. Once this Hane is played on the first line, white should connect, and then black might add another stone. If black doesn't play another move immediately, let's say black plays in the top first to reduce all those points, white has an Atari, then Atari under, I mean from the first line, Atari again, and connect under. But black can still live. Well, it's small, but it's alive. Let's see if there are other options like Atari, then Atari, Atari, and connect. And this time, black just collapsed. So, black actually needs to play another move right away. He doesn't have time to play away. He needs to come back here. That's why white should connect immediately. Also, if black goes down to the first line, there are many code threads. Atari, Atari again, and later on this can become a seki. After all, the outside liberties are filled. This way, black is already alive. Connect one stone, not so big. The top. Anyway, if black plays this Atari, white can resist. Because now, even if black goes Atari from the outside, there is no way to cut, as it's self Atari. So black will lose all those stones, and white makes like 10-11 points of territory just like that. Yeah, that's big. But white's groups are pretty safe in the middle, so nothing to worry about. And the territory is fine too. Still very big to play the Atari on the right side, where black could descend. Finally, white got it. Connect here still. Yeah, that's center. Black can defend like this. And not much left to play now. It's better for white to connect right away, because after this connection white has the clamp. So if black plays S12, white doesn't push right away, but jumps on the second line. If black plays something like S10, then white has the clamp and connect under to destroy those points. Anyway, black shouldn't go for one eye. He has this Kosumi to make a few extra points. In fact, for black it's big to block the corner. White can jump in the 2-2 point next. Which he does very good. White can connect here, and then when black Atari connect, when turn, connect under. Then again there's Agi on the left side. This move is no need, there are not important points in that area. Block E2 or Atari top left is bigger. Because in the top left A18 can be center for black. This was Gote. White can play Atari, black connects, and now white is center. And black should push here once to force a defense. And well, black should actually resign, but he played till the end and got lucky. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review and learn a lot. Cheers.